In my last video, I talked about wanting to do some 3-card majors only readings with my major Arcana from the Tarot of the Witches. I wanted to work with that a little bit more. So I asked some people in one of my tarot groups, one of my divination groups, to ask me some questions that they wouldn't mind me reading out loud to the multiverse on YouTube. So I have a few questions here, and I have my cards in my hand with the exception of the Fool. The reason he's on the table is because the spread I'm going to be using is called Where's the Fool Going? So we're going to pull a card before the Fool and a card after the Fool, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we see in the Fool's, where the Fool's going to go from here. So the first question is from Gina, and she's at a crossroads with her next career choice, and she doesn't know what to do next. So we're going to see if we can think about that right now. I promise I'm shuffling. I can't shuffle in front of the camera because my setup is super weird. But I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can. Alright, so we have the World and the Emperor. So I would say for the Fool, what you'd be leaving behind is something that was far too open. There wasn't maybe some ambiguity as to where you might be going in that career choice. Things were kind of up in the air. Things were kind of not really defined where your position might be. And then in the future, I see going towards a more teaching, maybe a mentoring job, something that lets you kind of take what you know and impart it upon some other people. So the way this spread works is it shows, the Fool's walking towards this guy and away from this guy. So maybe the choice that you have might be to take the job that isn't really certain, or the job that may not have as many clearly defined choices, and go to the one where your talents can be used the best. And that was Gina's question. I'm going to take these back, shuffle up again, and we will think of the next question. Michael would like to know if he will receive spiritual enlightenment soon. So shuffle up, see what we get for Michael. So Michael, moving away from a period of transition, a period of learning new things, becoming a different person, perhaps taking on a new spiritual path, that kind of thing, and going towards the Hermit. So the enlightenment always comes after we've gone through all of these crazy transitions, but we always have to take time to go into ourselves and really dig deep. The spiritual enlightenment comes from within us, right? Not from the outside. So what the Hermit here is telling you is to take all of the things that you learned in the transition and really apply it to yourself. Bring it inside and discover for yourself how you can apply all of the things that you've learned and all of the changes that you've gone through. And then the enlightenment will come after that. So that was Michael's question. Let's get these guys in and shuffle again. So I see I can't shuffle in front of my camera because it's silly. It's play silly. So the next question is by Elin. Her current job is a temporary job, but it could become more permanent. In order for that to happen, she needs to build a job description to present to her dean, and so she would like to know if the description should be more outreach-based or more instruction-based. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for her. Oh, it's coming up again. So I would say that the Fool is definitely going towards the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is that of, the teacher. So I would say that your proposal should be more instruction-based. It should be more focused on the teaching aspect instead of the outreach, going into communities and things like that. You're moving away from that and going towards the more structured, the more school-based, the more teacher. So it definitely instruction-based should be where your proposal goes. And that was Elin's question. So the next one is from Erica, as I break my cards. All right, we're going to shuffle back here. Erica wants to know, what does she need to work on to be a better romantic partner? And I think that's a great question, because oftentimes we think outside of what, how can I get a better boyfriend or girlfriend or something, but a lot of times people don't look inside, so I think that's a great question. So Erica, these are your cards here. This guy, he's just, wow. Okay, so, so I would say for you, Erica, again, we have the Chariot and the Hermit, and I would say going away from more of, bravado-based, more show-offy, more trying to control the situation, to more of an inward look. And I think that's kind of what I meant by, the fact that I liked your question was the fact that, take an inward look and see what things in a relationship are going to be important to you, and know yourself. And then that person will come, or the person that you are with will, appreciate that you know yourself a little bit better. So that was Erica's question. Next, we're going to go to Carolina's question. And her question is, will she get into a committed, stable, romantic partnership with someone new or with an old flame? So, let's see where the Fool's going to go for this question. Let's see. Uh-oh. So, I think you're definitely going to find this one is somebody new. This one is a better opportunity. The Devil is the habitual, the patterns, the things you've done before. But the World is new and fresh and big and bright, and so I think somebody new is going to be the way to go with your relationship choice. This guy might be fun, but this guy's going to be a better, or girl, I don't know. This one's going to be a better choice for you. It's going to be a more broader relationship choice. The next question is from Sharada. And she just had a birthday. Happy birthday! She wants to know what to focus on this year. Give a good shuffle so that Hermit card stays. No, I guess if the Hermit should come, it should come, right? And I shouldn't. can't make this crap up. I swear to God, I'm shuffling these cards. So, Shraddha, I would say, I'm sorry I'm laughing, really. This is just hilarious to me. Maybe it's trying to tell me something and not be for you guys. Or maybe probability tells me that I've only got 22 cards to work with. So, what I would focus on is, you know, more mixing things up, more transition, maybe those things that might have seemed difficult to you. You have the Hermit on the left, and you want to kind of move away from the withdrawal and move away from the doing the safe thing and going into yourself, and maybe getting out of your comfort zone and doing some things that are different and new and perhaps a little bit scary, kind of like this guy is with some snakes coming out of his mouth. I love this card. Anyway, so yeah, so something new, something that is outside your comfort zone, and outside your you know, what you're used to. All right, last question is for Kevin. Kevin would like to know what his spiritual gifts are. I promise I'm shuffling, so if the Hermit comes up, it is not my fault, Kevin. I promise I'm shuffling these cards. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that he was upside up. Those are upside up. Promise, I'm shuffling them. I'll even, there's not enough cards to do this with, but I'll even do that. How would I break them too? That'd be great. This is a good thing these are nice thick cardstock, otherwise they would be busted. Okay. So you're going to be moving away from the sacrifice and the maybe forcing the issue of enlightenment of trying to you know, bring about those things to yourself, and you're going to be working on a little bit more moderation, a little bit of you know, calming, maybe some meditation will be your spiritual gifts in the future. So you have a lot of, you know, self-sacrifice in the past, trying to maybe take on too much, maybe to learn too many things at once, which all of us nerds do, but you're going to go into a calmer, more peaceful, you know, learning space, and you're going to be able to take those things and kind of create a balance, and use what you have, you know, to make yourself a more calm and peaceful person. And that's it. Those are the readings. I hope you guys liked them. I liked doing them. And as always, leave me comments. Let me know what you thought. I love feedback. I'd like to give feedback that I hate the backs of these cards. But I love feedback. I would love to hear from you, what you guys thought. And as always, love and light, and I will see you next time.